some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Still for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fielded at the 11. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown! Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to start the drive. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Trying getting into Colston Loveland. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie here in the 1st. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14,
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. We motion the tight end over. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, And I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll give the Packers the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. It's a house call, pick 6, touchdown Chicago.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Throwing from the gun here. He puts some juice on it. That's grabbed inside the 30. Goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers make it a one-score game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Complete to number 28. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
On the set. 70 Lions.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 21-14 our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready.
We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have it 2nd and 4.
19 shots. Check go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. Rocco 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Dropping back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go. Nike 18. 72.
Looking in the air here. They're setting up the screen. It's Reed. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give the Packers the first. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Returnable from the 2. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who, as our 2nd half gets underway. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Let's Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears take over as he reports his 10th career INT. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Pass it down close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Looking inside the red zone. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bears push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it an 11-point ball game.
Packers 31.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Going back gets the handoff. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
We've set it down from 37. Handoff here to Jacobs. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
He beams one, deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds the in route complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Count.
Throwing from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Vacates quickly left side. Throw is caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Jacobs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
after making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And that'll be first down, Chicago. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Bears football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. First down from the 42.
Set. Cougar 19.
I'll throw it. Here's a screen to Benson. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready?
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Benson now from the gun. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Second down pass play coming. Looking underneath here, Benson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now. Hey, take over.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Working now from the gun. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers trim the deficit down to 5.
Packers 44.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. He'll look to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead up to 12.
Bears 56. Packers 44.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again to throw on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first. They are throwing it again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Second and 3 now. He's going to throw it again. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Still sticking with the passing game. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. Come 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
Jacobs. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
60 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
We've got 75 seconds left to work with here. They have got to come up with this onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. He's going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
70 Lions! Unlock Lion! Unlock Lion!
Another carry for him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Shut up! Cowboy 80! Alert!
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Let's go! Viking 18!
It's Benson on the give. And this one stopped fairly close to that 1st down. Good challenge, but they face 4th down. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a 2nd one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Cougar 19, 18, Rocky 18.
Back to throw. Need this to force overtime. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Bears have it now on his 8th pick of the year. So the Bears come away with a win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.